Trying again. You recording?
Recording. Alright, we've got House of Chez versus Hand Banana on Dragon Shire. NGS match.
Heroes,
Flash on
prepare
Tychus,
for
Peach
combat.
on Thrall, Death of Icarus on Johanna, Caribou playing Uther, and Mariners on the Haka. Over here we get the Hand
On the
Banana.
other side, we got Hand Banana. We got Ray on the Garrosh. We got Sammy C on the Li Ming. We got the top on the Sonya. We got Masher on the Malfurion. And on the bottom, we got Draco on the Green.
Battle commencing in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3.
Is the game sound working on your end?
Yeah, can you hear it?
Let the
A
battle
little bit.
begin.
It's a little choppy. That's fine. No big deal.
Get the usual shenanigans in mid.
And then Hand Banana went right to laning. I kind of wonder if they were going for a pick here, because they probably wouldn't get one. I guess they're just trying to hold the lane.
Right. Yeah, I mean, they're definitely going, like you were saying, they just started for an early soak. I think they were just hoping to possibly bait you into giving up a level lead.
Right. Johanna gets flipped there, but
She's
as
Johanna.
you noticed, it's a lot. Yeah, it's Johanna. That was a great switch we made from the first game. You didn't watch the first game, but that one was a. Let's not talk about it.
The ancient shrines awaken. Control them and let loose the Dragon Knight.
Okay, so Garrosh. Oh, he went up early for that.
Yep, they're setting up for a one-lane gank here.
Yeah, and I didn't realize. Oh man, if I didn't get clipped by that. Oh, well.
Red team draws first
Yep,
blood.
almost made it in. Maybe if you'd walked a little bit southwest.
Yeah, I think I didn't. Yeah, I think I didn't
Shrines and the dragon's power.
zigzag enough there.
Recording. Yep, Greymaine's doing what Greymain does, getting that camp early. But
And
you
then
guys
Thrall
already-
came to help. Yeah, Thrall came to help me top, and then they just totally blew it mid. And then we got this early Dragon Knight, like level 4.
Yeah,
and
this is
we're
a
able to
really
run
early
with it
dragon.
Very early. But Johanna's dancing around for right now, so we wanted to get lane control. So we said that in comms. We wanted to make sure we get lane control before we start utilizing the dragon, because they're just going to blow it up.
Right.
Which I think was a really smart move in hindsight, because now it's like, all right, someone's got to react to the other lanes.
Yeah, because now they can't really give up any soap.
Right. And that Sonya was getting so frustrated top lane.
Like you do when you're laning against the Tychus.
Right. She was doing a really good job of trying to bait out my minigun when she like speared in and then left. But as you can see,
Oh yeah,
Worked out
missed
so
the
well.
kill up there.
that's all good.
It's interesting, like you didn't get that dragon didn't get a lot of value on itself. It just got a little bit of this tower, but it carried both teams into level 5 and got you guys
Right.
from being half a level down to half a level up.
Right. We got a decent lead here, and then top lane. So they started switching on me top lane. So I thought they switched Li Ming on me. So then I made the call to switch everybody else. And then we got Sonya doing the right camp here. And then Greymane, Garrosh, Malf hold bottom lane. Li Ming is now holding top lane.
And then
Okay,
they're
so
coming in for the invade over here.
Right. They're coming in for the invade, but we got the HOC here.
Ooh.
Yeah, then that flip got him. Sorry, nice job by Hand Banana. That was good.
Yeah, that was a strong rotation. I mean, you guys had the same idea.
Right.
Going for that camp first. Looks like Sonya didn't finish this. She just got a little bit of it. Then came to mid, probably because she was missing soak here.
Yeah.
With Johanna pushing against the lane.
Missed the soak, and that was a good opportunity to get ahead since they got the pick on the Uther.
It's a little weird to see this 1v1 up here. I mean, I understand why, but it's an odd combination to see the
Right.
Sonya Tychus.
Yeah, and she was doing her job. That was a good Li Ming. She was playing, or she was 1v1ing me really well. Couldn't really get in on her.
Well, the extra range definitely makes it difficult because Tychus doesn't have a really long range.
Right.
But where the matchup kind of balances out is you have much better wave clear.
Right.
Looks like they're just trying to set up in the Triangle of Doom.
Yeah, that's the mistake we made in the first game. They literally just set up in every bush possible, and we had to recognize that. Now, the thing you don't know about this game is that this is the exact same comp they picked on us the first game, literally.
Oh,
And
so,
we picked absolutely none of the same characters.
okay, so they went right back into the exact same comp. It was
Same comp, same characters, same draft order, even though obviously they were first pick and we were second pick, and vice versa in the next game.
interesting. I
But,
mean, it is a
literally
very
the exact same thing.
it's a very versatile comp though. Like this should be able to work on any map
Right.
for the most part.
Yeah, and they played it on Battlefield of Eternity before this, and it worked out for them really well. Granted, we were making mistake after mistake. We had a great combo going with Arthas and Phoenix in that game, but we were too many mistakes snowballed, unfortunately. Didn't come out with a win on that one, but that's all right.
What I find interesting here is that this Li Ming is going full orbs, and like I see that a lot in the Div C games and in Bronze Gold, but
And I guess it makes sense, though, because if you have a Garrosh Sonya front line, and then a Greymane also melee, like, Li Ming should never be anywhere near anybody with that front line, so she can be just tossing orbs from the back line. And we
Yeah.
don't have any dive either, so we don't have anyone to get past him to get that Li Ming.
yeah, I guess they set this up almost like a magical Hanzo. If that, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So it's a 4v4 here. Now, I forget if we made, this is where we made the call to go, or to call the Haka up here. Maybe this isn't it. That's all right. The Haka's just doing his thing, bottom lane. Mid lane's already pushed, so we have lane control here.
Yeah, I mean, both teams are missing Soak mid right now, but the Haka is winning the bottom lane pretty firmly. And then they're rotating mid to grab this Soak, but they've already missed basically all of it except for 3. So
Right.
they've missed a wave and a half at this point.
Yeah, so right now we're coasting. We're feeling pretty good, especially compared to the last game. And then obviously they're setting up something here. They're trying to get 10, and we know they're in the bush.
Right.
Yeah,
And
so
that was
try
a
to
good
zone-
poke with the
yeah.
Luther.
That was a good laser just to zone him out. We got the Earthquake coming out. The Haka's coming in, scoop the Mouth. Mouth's dead. Garrosh is stunned. Garrosh is dead. Divine Storm out.
Yep. And the key part of that too is just the fact that everybody stayed inside the Earthquake.
Right.
Nobody was able to get out. And once you lock down the mouth and there's no roots, no Twilight Dream, it's over.
Yep.
So it wasn't really, and it actually looked like the focus was done pretty well. Like switched from one target to the other.
Yep. And that was one, like, if I remember the fight correctly, we never called out the focus. It was just pretty clear who was in front and who was the priority and who was lowest health. Like, it just kind of played into our favor.
And I like this call. You're already going up here to push top again and prep
Yep.
for the next shrine. That was a lot of effort to take one Johanna.
They had a very, very good flip root Greymane Li Ming combo. So Garrosh would get a flip on anybody, literally. And Malfurion was very well coordinated rooting underneath whoever got flipped, and then Li Ming would toss a free combo in there, Greymane would dive into the finish. It was really, really well done. And they could do it on anybody. Tanks, healers, DPS, you name it.
Well, the
and
thing is
especially
too.
with that Garrosh taunt, that was, that's the lockdown they need.
Well, with Greymane, he went Worgen, but he went longer range on his attack. But he took Cursed Bullet, so I mean, if you can drop RQE, and that's a lot of damage on any target. It actually works really well against Johanna because of that health boost.
So this Garrosh did a good job of, like, literally just walking right up to us. We couldn't do anything about him, like, flipping him. But here we go. We were managed to pop everything here and get a couple kills here. Garrosh is having a tough time against Tychus.
Right. Well, and that minigun ignores all that extra armor.
Right. Yeah, so this was a great call that Caribou made. So we got those 2 kills, and he was very, very quick to say, take their bruiser camp, while that bottom camp was open. And it ended up being great because Sonya was 3/4 of the way done with it. And if we were a little bit earlier, we probably could have gotten a pick on the Sonya. But it was a great call, and then we were able to take the top portion. So while we were concentrated on, we probably should get bottom camp, I think Caribou made the stellar call there.
Right. No, I agree. That was a really aggressive and really good call.
Yeah, it was smart.
And the timing on it.
We had the numbers, we had everything there.
The timing on it accidentally was perfect for the most part. Like you said, you could have possibly gotten the kill, but with the way Sonya is, there's a very real chance that she could have gotten away as well. Especially if she where'd she go for talents? She went block and poison spear. Oh. So yeah, with her going poison spear, you probably would have gotten her.
Yeah.
Activate the shrines. Take the Dragon Knight's power.
Yeah,
I mean, you guys are stacked 4v1.
Yeah, we thought they were coming up, so we gambled wrong, unfortunately.
Oh, he got taunted out of his dig. He would have gotten away, but he got taunted out of the burrow.
If I remember correctly, we saw the Greymane showing top, and we're like, okay, they're top lane, so we sent the HOC bottom lane, but they beat us on that one.
See, and this is a good rotation here because you can see that while this team is looking for the pick and the shrine up top,
right.
you now know they're pretty much as everybody up there. I mean, you don't see all of them, but
right. And then when we were kind of talking about the game afterwards, we were saying that one of the best things we did is we never stopped moving.
Right.
So it was just like, okay, something happened, move to the next spot.
Yeah, it's very fluid.
Do the next thing. Yeah. Especially this map, there's always something you can do.
Right.
Camp or pushing a lane or pushing a tower or whatever.
Now, like,
there's
if I'm in
always
this
something you can
position
do
here, I'd
really
probably
take
actually
advantage.
try and take this fort. I don't know if that's what you do or not.
So we saw the Garrosh showing mid because he walked past our minions, so we knew they were coming down.
Okay.
So normally I would have been down for that.
So they actually showed mid on you?
They showed mid on us. We saw at least, I want to say we saw at least 2 of them showing mid. And then we weren't sure where anyone else was, so we didn't think it was the right call. We weren't sure if all 5 were there or was it just the 2 of them.
Oh, that makes sense. And it's
But
easy
here's the big mistake. If you go top, here's the big mistake Sonya made. Sonya waited up there for somebody, I don't know who, but she got all 5 of us.
Slain.
Yeah. Yeah, so now you've got a numbers game of 5v4, no matter where you go.
Right, and then the call here, I believe, was to soak 16 and go ahead in for a fight. I mean, unless we catch them early. But we had a good idea here that they're hiding in that bush, so we rotated on the camp safely.
Nice.
And then when they came in, I want to say they came in on us.
I like the fact that you're right behind him. Yeah, because she walks over there.
Yeah, now they're looking for something, but they're going to get a flip on me here. But I pop all my cooldowns, and Uther was able to save me, especially with the Divine Storm. Yeah, there it is.
Nice.
Oh, Carla was going ballistic.
Well, there was a nice cleanse from the mouth actually on the garage.
The garage just went too far. They couldn't get to me because I popped all my cooldowns, and they couldn't damage me because I took spell armor, and all their damage is spell damage with Greymane and Greymane ability.
Yeah. Yeah, because with Greymane having to go burst combo.
Right.
Ooh.
Yeah, and that was a dirty pick.
Yeah, it was a dangerous. It was a bit of a dangerous gamble to try and grab that by yourself, when you know that their only chance to do anything is to defend that mid. But I mean, in the end,
we did retaliate. Yeah, we did retaliate. We managed to get that mouth. Baroness taking the Brush Stalker talent really helped out there, or the agility.
Right.
And so now we got double camp pushing bottom. We have both shrines. So, and then we have numbers, or we're about to have numbers in 10 seconds. So we figured we could get the dragon here. And then, yeah, sent Jane in early, waiting for her to get flipped. And I was just able to literally just melee that Garrosh to death.
They're on the run. Greymane should go down here, I imagine.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
a
so
lot
now
of...
we got everything going for us. We're getting this top camp, and now Thrall's going to get the dragon. Peach made a great call here and said, guys, get the camp, I'll get the dragon from spawning. So this ended up working out great.
One of the things I like about the draft is you didn't take active counters, with the exception of Tychus. So Tychus is sort of an active counter to like Garrosh, where he has abilities like minigun that specifically chew through his armor, right? But
Well,
Johanna,
yeah, I know what you mean by active counters.
yeah, whereas Johanna and Uther are like a very passive counter to a Garrosh flip. So you
Right.
try and bait out that flip, and then he just divine shields or divine storms, and then or she can just pop her shield and walk away.
Right, and we were considering that too when we were talking about our draft. And that
That was cute.
like, yeah, there you go. And we nailed that mouth.
That was a CC chain. It looks like shield, divine storm, all got popped all at the same time. It's a
And
good
then
taunt.
this got
but-
ugly pretty quick, so we had to bail.
There goes the Sonya.
And then Carlo was healing us the whole time as best he could, and we had to chase down this garage.
Right.
And then we couldn't get to him.
That was a
of course,
pretty
all
good-
of
that was a pretty
yeah, that
good
was good
throw.
on him. He was a very, very good garage. He was great with the combo, and his team was very good responding to him. He was very, very good at what he did. Yeah, so we went for it. So the call there was GG, and then, you know, thankfully we didn't type it in chat to be disrespectful. But then we saw them punching out some damage, and then the dragon died, and then it snowballed a little bit, so we made the call to get out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're still kind of early. Well, they're still kind of like early levels, right? So they have a pretty fast respawn, you know? Comparatively speaking. See, they're
Right, so
trying to...
Yeah, so, and I think we saw that Li Ming there, and we knew they must be at bottom camp, so instead of picking a fight here, we're just going to let it go, which is definitely the right call here, because we're so close to 20, we don't want to jeopardize it.
Yeah, and I usually end up making overly aggressive calls in that situation. But I can definitely see where it's more important to stay alive, safely soak 20. Looks like you're gonna trade for this camp. Yeah.
Trading for that camp, and then they're trying for this combo here. So we kind of got forced into a fight, but the Sonya, who flanked right behind us, just got divine storm to death, man.
Yep.
So she
Well,
spun,
you also
Carlo
had-
pressed R, and that was it.
And you also had the laser going, so there was a lot of damage dropped right on top of her. This, I mean, even the Dahaka is extremely difficult for them to kill off of a flip combo if the rest of the team is there. Because he's got his burrow, his isolate, or did he go
He went isolation.
adaptation? Okay.
No, he went isolation, which was smart in the long run because he ended up getting some nasty silences. So he silenced
That's a
that mouth
really
a
nice
couple
draw.
times.
That's a really nice earthquake.
Yeah, actually, if you zoom back to that fight, if you actually don't mind seeking back like 10 seconds.
I might have gone too far. Let's see.
The red team's core
This is
in
fine.
peril.
But keep an eye on that mid fight here. Because I was actually very much out of position in this fight.
Because they're over here
And we were,
cleaning right now.
we were able to capitalize on my poor positioning unintentionally. Now, granted, we are 20, we have that advantage. But watch this fight in mid. This is a nasty fight. So I beat that direction by accident.
Yeah.
And popped all my cooldowns. Look at me. So, and the Urban Shield is what actually saved me there.
Yep.
And I was able to just annihilate everybody.
Earthquake. I mean, Earthquake
And
is
this is
really,
game.
really powerful. It's not
It
as
is.
flashy as some things where it's like, you know, it will definitely secure kills, but there's just so much going on there. The damage, the slow, and then at level 20 you take the
Red team's
shields.
core is under
It's like
attack.
if I go Earthquake, I mean, it's really hard to justify any other pick than those shields.
And that was it, champ.
Yep.
That was it. As much as I want to cast that first game with you, I kind of want to forget about it. But this was like a really good, like we were all like, okay, we had a plan. We knew what they like to draft on this map. And we executed that plan, and it worked perfectly, as you saw. a couple mistakes here and there, but I mean, overall, like we executed our plan. We never stopped moving. We had the Tychus countering the Sonya, and really they tried hard to, gangbang the Tychus, but it just didn't work.
Well, and what's hilarious about this is look at the hero damage. You guys had
Right,
16
Li Ming
versus
was
6
putting on
kills.
a clinic.
She did the same amount of damage as both your assassins. Now, granted, depending on the team comp and the situation, Thrall can put out those numbers.
Right.
But he was playing almost like a third bruiser in this situation.
A third bruiser, and he was also kind of managing lanes a lot too, because look at his siege damage.
Yeah,
so it ended up working out. Yeah, it worked out. He didn't get a lot of Crash Lightning out of that either, so maybe Echo was the better call there. But I think as we kind of played the game, we didn't really realize what Thrall's role ended up being. But like I said, that Li Ming was putting on a clinic. But, we picked Uther to be the burst healer, and that's what he does best, and it worked out.
Yep.
That was a good game. It was real entertaining. It's good to watch it again just to kind of see what happened. I understand this cast sort of turned into a House of Chez commentary, but it's all right. It's good to watch it.
It's okay. It's fun.
Yeah, it's fun, for sure.
All right.
Cool, man. Thanks for the cast.
Cool. Yep. And I'm going to go ahead and stop this.